All right, traders, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Here we are, May 13th. CPI data came in as expected. The market so far this morning is kind of at yesterday's high. It's been stair-stepping up a little bit. Yesterday, we saw a lot of Wild West action. In fact, I had a trader reach out and say that he blew up, and we'll get into that maybe Friday. I'm not going to say who it was, but it's just a lot of people blew up yesterday on a lot of this action with the INHDs, the BAOS, the Y8. I said YHC, BAOS, and INHD. Yeah, there's just a lot of Wild West moves that certainly, if you're on the right side of it and allowing it to work for you and run, you're going to make some money, but otherwise leaning into your bias can hurt you a lot. The market rewards the boring. It punishes excitement. Punishes excitement. The excitement of buying high and hoping higher. That's what the market punishes. So let's be mindful of that going into today. A few things I'm focusing on this morning. Letting the trades come to me. Kayvon didn't believe for a second my title. Sit back and profit. Letting the trades find me today. It's like, Kevin, I know you. You're always on a trade. Going to try to size into the winners. Tighter stops. A-plus setups. Yesterday, really my only losers were break-even trades. So I was happy with that. And worked CTMX as far as it wanted to work for me. But otherwise, 175 was soaking orders, so that one became invalidated, took it off at break even. Patience pays, not only on the entries, but the exits as well. All right, let's take a look at some of these gainers this morning. BRTX, I'm going to take that one off. I just saw it popped up. Not doing too much there. Congrats, MG. He already hit some profits this morning on ALZN from 7:30. 7:30 PR wave came through. Took a short on that. Great work. Still seeing some follow through from all that panic yesterday. This morning, LOBO is up. Lobo is up. Already formed a little descending triangle pattern. It's got some clear resistance up in the 220s, 30s. They are an EV technology company after the company issued a year-over-year increase in its revenue guidance. So they get a little pop on that guidance there, up from 76-cent close up to 355 that she had a high in, and around 530 this morning. So this one, I like the idea MG has as well, looking for a potential short into any of that resistance. Clearly defined risk is what I'm looking for. CNSP, another gapper this morning, kind of in a little bit of a pattern right now, trying to form a higher low with the 230s basing out. Pharmaceutical company acquires an orphan drug designation for TPI 287 in glioblastoma. Orphan drug designation. 121 close, up over 100% there on CNSP. And then really the lowest float play of the day, which I don't know why traders are so... that excitement still taken over after yesterday's madness. HCWB. HCWB is about 670,000 in the float, and it's sitting up at around its highs right now. Most of the volume is here on HCWB. Some of the plays I'm looking at, Kayvon's looking at right now, Airbnb for Airbnb, looking for a potential reversal there. I know he wanted the pop there. I don't mind that one either. I like the chart on it. It's kind of floating up here. Had a nice trend to it. It's floating up 135. It's got resistance up in the 137. Some support at 130. Just sitting right there in the middle there. But jumping way up off of where it was going sideways the last few days at 125. Yeah, I would have liked that as well. Little pop up, potential short there for a fade. FSLR up nicely, not sure why. Man, I just saw this. Somebody post this ticker. I don't remember either. First Solar has an average rating of overweight and mean price target of 196, according to analysts polled by FactSet. So maybe it's just, I don't know, analyst upgrade there. Straight up, though. You check the short percent interest on that. All right, couple I'm looking at this morning. AAOI, maybe. If it stays heavy against the previous high a day, this is more of a hangover play. A couple hangovers I'm looking at. If it does get a rip, 1950 is good resistance past chart history. AAOI. Additionally, who was in here yesterday? It was Bob that was looking at DEVS. DEVS ended up getting all the way up to $1.38 from 30 cents. Just a massive move there. I feel like this one's off people's radars, and it could be a nice short today, back on down. We'll monitor DEVS. Unbelievable zombie hour move on it. Any kind of a pop, would love to hit this. Any kind of a pop up into like the 80-90 cent dollar range. I doubt we'll get that. CTMX, I probably am not trading this again today. I did not really like that buyer at 175. So it might have some shorts underwater for here today. So I'm probably, I'm going to keep it on watch, but I'm likely not trading it. ASST, I still like this one because here's the last few trading sessions, and there's a lot of buyers still in this from right around where it's at now up through like $8.59. So if we get profit taking on this, I would like to join on the short there for the unwind down. Another one I'm looking at, AEVA. I was watching yesterday, but she had another leg on up. AEVA, this is the chart. This thing is unbelievable. AEVA. Isaiah in the building. How do you do yesterday, Isaiah? Missed you. AVA spiking up over 750 breakout about a week ago, and she's just been straight up since. And looking left here, I mean, we got some 1350 resistance, pretty good resistance, way on back. We look left to predict right. So that, I mean, there's a few I'm looking at, guys. Go as well. Go. I want it to no. Go. Go. I like it against the previous resistance high day. As well, we have a lot of past chart history resistance up there too. Go. We got 1270s up to like 1320 resistance on the past chart history. I'd like that to unwind today. So, guys, yesterday there was a lot to look at, and today there's a lot to look at. It can get can be the wild, wild west out there. Yesterday, so I've been live on this account now for 3 days. The first 2 were red. Yesterday, green. And kind of tried to milk CTMX yesterday and did fairly well with it. But it did curl back around, so unfortunately couldn't milk it for all it was worth. Today, I am looking to let the trades come to me, taking the A-plus setups, stopping and having tight stops, letting the winners run, and sizing into the winners. Yesterday, that worked. And if all we need is like a few trades like that, where the trades work for you, you size into them, and man, you can take 4 red trades, 1 green trade, and still be green on the day if you're doing that properly. So LOBO, I'm watching with MG on any pop. I like it against this resistance in pre-market to short into. I'm not going to overstay my welcome on some of these. Isaiah, dude, were you here yesterday? Holding 11 shares of OMSE. Isaiah, we got to get into OMSE. What ticker are you referring to? Yesterday, look at this, Isaiah. I don't know if you were here. Look at this BAOS, 830. She spiked 2, then came all the way back down to 2. Same thing with INHD. INHD, literally this thing went from $8 to $19 all the way down to $2. And then YHC went 750 down to like $1.70. Yesterday was insane. I mean, there was opportunity on both the long and short side, but stop out quick or you're getting absolutely wrecked. Yeah, you better stop out well. And again, somebody reached out yesterday, said they blew up. We'll have an AA meeting on Friday about it. I'm not going to say who it was, but we'll review the ticker and try to help them out. All right, so right now, HCWB is the low float penny play, getting all the hype this morning. I'm not going to be trading that one again, but I will be watching it. Lobo on a pop. I'm looking to short it. I may take a short Airbnb if that gets a pop. We'll see. I'll take that maybe with Kayvon. AAOI. Couple hangovers. I'm looking. 3 seconds. God, I feel like my attention is everywhere. Emmanuel Falcon in the building. Good morning to you, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, were you here yesterday? Yesterday was cray, as the kids say. Okay, guys. I'm going to let this morning volatility do its thing. But I'm going to be flipping through a lot of tickers to try to see what's going to be swinging my way. This AAOI, I would not mind it up toward, if it's getting a morning spike this morning, I really wouldn't mind that one up towards 20. 20 past chart history is pretty good, 1950 and beyond. AAOI for the morning spike and then potential green to red move. All right, HCWB, again, do not overstay your welcome if trading these things, because if you're wrong, if you're green, stay green. If you're wrong, do not stay wrong. That is the absolute worst thing you could do with what we saw yesterday. And in general, in general. ASST, I still am quite interested there. It's holding its 660 support level that I need it to snap. But I am interested for a short there. Oh, AEVA is already cracking this trend I had down. Man. AEVA, I may want to jump. This one has room to pull back. It has a lot of room to pull back. Even if I miss my entry, I still want to trend join this potentially. As long as she doesn't form a lower shadow against this bottom trend. It's got a 10-cent spread on it. But yeah, AEVA, as long as we don't buy up, I might think about hitting it against 13 AEVA. This is one I liked a lot. It's up a lot. And here's the trend that it's on that may be snapping. Crack the 750 breakout area on a steep trend. The steeper they are, the weaker they become. 1320 is a kind of a high day number, magic 20 cent area. We'll see. We'll see on that one. There's still meat on that bone. Something I'm trying to work on. If I don't get my top entry, still take part in it, you know. Fades. And Kayvon is already short MDB. Looking for a drop. He's looking for fades. Early morning shorts, then take a break. Okay. Fades. I remember you saying that yesterday. Looking to not get involved with this morning chop because yesterday was brutal. Wait to start your day at 10:30, 11. Looking for a fuller trading day today. Emmanuel, gotcha. HCWB coming back up to the highs. Again, guys, I'm trying to let the trades come to me today. There's a lot of action out there, so I'm just going to flip around, not marry anything. HCWB looks like it's probably halting down. AAOI, that one's pulling back a little bit. Decent spread there. CTMX, wow, okay. Huh, CTMX snapped down. Did that halt down 220 to 190? ASST getting a little bit of a move on it. Man. ASST is tempting. AEVA's trying to buy up off of that trend, dude. I might play AEVA against the highs and see if we can just stay heavy there. Let me see if I even have shorts here. Nope. Oh my God. It's $2.30 per 100 shares, AEVA. This is one I did like, so I'm thinking about it. Let me flip through some tickers, revisit it. May regret that. HCWB halted down. Yep. AAOI continuation higher. CNSP, that was a play, made a higher low at 235. And CNSP is trying to curl on up a bit. How much are the shorts there? No inventory. Lobo is halted up at MG. This is one we were watching for a move up. I like the descending triangle, the bottom support it had at 235. It halted up. I want to see where that's going to open up at, because I don't mind taking the short there. There's $2.50 up to $3 major resistance on it. FSLR, God bless it, dude. That thing is on a tear. It's crossing the 200-day moving average. Oh my God, dude. I might have to hit this thing. 182 is the 200-day moving average. 200. A lot of resistance at 200. I see the main resistance up at 200. Lobo opened up. 230 she just hit. Is she halting up again? Did she halt up again, dude? All right, Lobo, I like this one. I might have to locate it. Why does it keep halting? I don't want to get involved in a halt fest. I do like that one popping up to all that resistance, though. Oh my God, I should have located them in pre-market. This thing's $8 per 100 shares now. When I looked at it, it was not much. Gotcha, Fades. Thanks for the update there. I mean, that's not bad unless you're a scalper, right? But you do scalp a lot. Man, that Lobo trade, dude. And then FSLR just looked pretty good right there. It's either going to form an upper shadow now, FSLR, against the and pull back under the 200 and then probably this support line down here at 180, or we're going to continue higher to 200, because 200 could be a magnet there. I envision this one. I can envision this one going red though on the day, green to red. All right. Still no trades here. HCWB halted down. TM higher. HIMS straight up. HIMS, that's a short squeeze going straight up. HIMS. SMR going straight up. What is going on, man? There's so much going on. Oh, man. This is not easy. RUN is going straight up. A lot of straight up moves. Scanner is just going crazy right now. All right. RUN's got resistance at... Are you guys involved in it? In any of these plays right now? Because there's so much going on. 1350 is pretty good, RUN. And then 12, under 12 is good. There is so much going on right now. Let me see if I have to locate. Okay, RUN I don't have to locate. I like it up against 1350. That up and over 1350 would be the stop, so I'm thinking about putting that as my entry. Because you guys know how that is. I get involved now, and she just pulls right up there. All right, RUN. I will look for the 1350 would be nice on that one. 1350. It's not easy at all today. Not so far. This is crazy action everywhere. CNSP, they had no inventory. Oh my God. That would have been beautiful short against the pre-market resistance though right there. CNSP. Man, 290 down to 210. Yeah, I love shorting those things up against pre-market resistance. Let me look at this one. I feel like, dude, RUN's already pulling back under 13. No. I need you higher, RUN. Lobo opened up, but it's too expensive. It's too expensive on the shorts. I can't, I don't know. I can't risk the trade and $8 on it. I don't know. It's a lot. There's a lot out here going on too, so there's more to look at. Fades, I thought you would like DEVS for a slow fader today. DEVS. I am like deer in headlights right now in a different kind of way than being over leveraged in a play. I'm a deer in headlights because I'm like, oh my God, there's so much to look at. I'm trying to just find the better trades. SMR is straight up right now too. SMR's got 22 good resistance. You guys keep alerting and chatting it up. I'll be a minute. So I'm really trying to zone in on something. Okay, SMR. If we get a spike up to, it's at 21 right now. She's got 1930 support. They were on earnings yesterday. They narrowed their loss. All right, SMR's getting some highs right now. Hims is seeing like an it just had a huge upper wick on a HIMS. There is a ton of shorts still getting squeezed out there. ON, massive kind of a red to green move it looks like there. SMR just broke up on the upside. SMR, I should have taken that fake out breakout right there. SMR just put in like a new high and rejected it pretty heavily. I'm going to put an order out, SMR 2093. I don't know if I'm going to get hit. Pretty much against the highs. I like the new high that it put in and it rejected it. I don't think I'm going to get hit. Shoot. All right, canceling that order. Dang it, I should have hit that break over the highs. All right, let's find something else. AAOI, that's not bad. That's not bad. I was liking this one. AAOI looks like it could go red on the day. Just going through a few tickers that I had on my watch list that I've been eyeing key levels. I have to locate AAOI. I'm fine with doing it. It's only 40 cents per 100. I don't know. I don't want to chase it down. And put an order out on AAOI. If I can get hit, I did locate 100. It's going to be against the highs. 8-cent spread there. Yeah, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. OMSC, IPO, waiting for that to open up, not trade anything. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to not trade anything. I mean, it's too much going on. Yesterday was like this, though, Isaiah. There was a lot going on. But you remember last week was nothing was going on, you know? So it ebbs and flows. All right, I located these shares, but doesn't mean I have to get involved here. I need an entry. It looks to me like she wants to go red, but AOI I'm going to keep monitoring. Are you in? Oh, my God, I wanted it at 1350. Man, that would have worked out. FSLR, 10 points off the high. AVA pulling back too. SMCI at highs. ACHR. Pretty much everything at highs. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to kick back and just wait for some backside action. Backside action. MVST straight up, man. This thing is straight up. MVST. A lot of upper wicks up here, guys. $3 on MVST. Yeah, SPY climbing higher. I know, Kayvon. I got distracted on something else. I was about to hit it for like 10 shares. Probably would have taken half off, be up, I don't know, $40-50 or something on it. Could see that happening. I mean, look at this daily on it. They do this all the time. Upper shadow against the 200-day. All the time. See that all the freaking time. Then AAOI, I really want this trade, but 60 cents off the highs and has not popped for me. I did locate it here. I would love to get involved with this. It's going green to red like I would suspect, which makes me think she's going to stay red on the day. And there's still juice here on it. But it is painful for me to short something 60 cents off the highs. It is hard for me to do that. I need some kind of a pop on it. If she just goes... Like yesterday, if they just sell off and don't give any pop, oh my God, Lobo. I guess $8 was worth it to locate Lobo. Dude, that thing is dunsies. ICCT has been the pump, like one of the pumps this morning so far. ICCT is straight up. $1.60 up to 3.30 right now. ICCT, big old pump. Again, I don't know. It's so... There's money to be made going up, but as we were made aware of yesterday, the downward spiral is awful on these. So ICCT's pumping straight up right now. Bob, are you in here? I believe you were live with CPro today. ICCT reminded me of you, Bob, for some reason. Are you in heavy on VWAP? SMR, sideways action, FSLR still straight down, CNSP straight down. I mean, so CNSP and Lobo are those penny plays. Like, I'm surprised HCWB is curling back around. It looks like it halted up. ICCT, you know, we'll see. Up here is we're seeing an upper shadow. If it's anything like yesterday, be cautious. Hims up at the high, still getting a short squeeze there. ACHR holding up right now. It looks like that one had analyst upgrade ACHR. It's up. Oh, dude, 1120 ACHR is a miracle. ACHR 1120. Okay, I'm eyeballing that. Saw that left of the chart. ACHR. Let me look at the shorts here real quick. Yeah, it's heavily shorted. I figured. I don't know why. I just knew this one was heavily shorted. AOI pains me, guys. Not gonna lie, that one pains me. Slip and slope. Locate those shares, $18.80 down to $18. I can't chase it. I just can't chase it down there. I cannot do it. Let me see if ACHR got shorts for up and over 11. Yeah, I got shorts here. So ETB, it's got 15% short interest. You got to be careful of that. But the chart's not too bad on it. So what's ICCT doing? 375 is the high that ICCT put in right now. SMR 2050 holding up. SMR. Is this a sloppy seconds move, head and shoulders, or are we continuing with a leg on up? SMR. I love the 22 resistance that I see SMR. We're over a point off of that though. Yeah, I'm curious here if we're going to get another leg up or if that's a sloppy seconds move. ICCT pulling down to 320. ACHR looks like it's getting accumulated on dips. I'd love to see that one break over the highs up towards 1120, in which case I would take a short on it. K-Bond, you're trying to uber short up here. Uber's at 52-week highs right now. At all-time highs, it really looks like. 89. Yeah, all-time highs. Okay, AAOI, I'm just telling you guys my thoughts. If that one curls back around, I'll probably be hitting it on a short. If it curls back around a little bit, good. Got some hard stops, good. AOI, if it curls around a little bit, we'll be risking the highs. We'll have to size accordingly. That's what I do. I look at where my risk is and then associate my share size based on that. Again, my account, I've been trying to stick to $20 risk per trade with a small account. HCWB, how in the world are you curling back around right now? ASST 720 is holding up really well at ASST. This could be one of those off the radar kind of shorts. Man, this is not a bad play right here, ASST. Against 720. I might have to do this. I really like what I'm seeing with the upper resistance there, ASST. It's $1. ASST, as soon as I like something, you're going to drop 15 cents. Don't do that to me right now. Yeah, ASST, dude, today could be a good day for this. I'm gonna accept those shorts and try to get involved here, ASST. Just against the 720 area. $6.84 feels a little chasey, but the risk is pretty clear. $7.20 ASST, off the radar kind of trade. Uh, 70 shares against the highs. All right, that's the first trade of the day. ICCT put in a new high. Rejecting that so far. ACHR, I'm still looking for 1120. AAOI, I did locate those shares, and I'm interested there, but we'll curl back around to like 1850. I wouldn't mind hitting it for a short against the highs. Yeah, so the idea here with ASST, it really needs to snap under 660 for a fade. That's kind of where it's found support the last 3 trading sessions. It's got a lot of upper resistance, but it needs to get that profit taken and fade on it under 660. It's the idea. I just like the 720s that we just put in 5-6 upper wicks on the 5-minute candle. This is a tricky one to trade, as you guys remember. I mean, anytime it looked weak, it curled back around and shot up. That's why I have a hard stop on it. And you especially see the action yesterday, 630, shot up straight up to 775. Not an easy one to trade. A little manipulative. ACHR up towards the highs. AAOI. Didn't give me that curl. She's continuing lower. All right, what's Lobo doing? That halted down, still pretty heavy there. CTMX curling up to the highs. CTMX up towards the highs. ACHR, I'm monitoring that for a $11 spike up and over 11 towards 11.10 to 15. ICCT, the leading play right now, is had a little fake out breakout. Pulled back down to 320. HCWB curled all the way back around. I love with this kind of risk. Once like your risk has been set and defined and being able to take an entry off of it, man, they make for easier trades. Just knowing that defined risk. ICCT looks a little heavyish right there. Needing that ASST to stay heavy and crack under 660 for a decent fade. ACHR back up closer to its highs. ICCT trying to hold 320 now. Man, I just have felt like I missed a few of these plays. But that's okay. There was so much to look at. SMR kind of putting in some upper shadows against the highs. Doesn't look like a terrible trade right there. FSLR can be given sloppy seconds, Kayvon. Might be given sloppy seconds. What are you guys working right now? ACHR at the highs. Mogo, what's Mogo doing? See that spike up. Mogo's getting a penny pump right now. MOGO. MOGO, penny pump. Dollar up to nearly 2 right now. I just want to smack one of these based off of yesterday's action, you know? 220, clearly. $220. Let's check the locates on Mogo. 40 cents for 100? Oh my god, I might need to take these just before they shoot up to like 20 bucks. Company announces definitive agreement to be acquired by Robinhood Markets. Entered into a definitive agreement with Robinhood Markets, HOOD. The purchaser will acquire all of the issued and outstanding common shares, 36 cents per common share. Can we get like a translator for that? I need a interpreter. Mogo. So they're involved with HOOD, which is that could sustain this move quite a bit. HOOD 250 is really good. Mogo 250. That's so tempting to locate. All right, Mogo 190s, some resistance being put into it. ACHR has tested 11, but that's stair-stepping right now. ICCT still trying to hold 320. There's so much action out there. AVPT getting the look. Kayvon's looking there for a reversal. Tapping some 52-week resistance. Mogo looks like it hasn't put in enough work yet. Feels like it needs to get a little more behind it. A little more behind it. GRYP getting a spike on it. GRYP coming back around. GRYP coming back around. Interest in Bitcoin mining set to go public. Massive red to green move she's trying to put in. Yeah, Mogo, pretty big pullback right there. ACHR went up over 11, probably took out some stops and pulling back in some. ICCT, that magic 20 cent area holding up on it. Yeah, that little slow play go-go is working out that I was watching. Hit previous close 1236, been pulling back since. Some of these slower plays are the better ones to take. Yeah, Mogo. Man, massive pullback there. Back down to VWAP. Breakout area that it broke out of is 150. That's an area that you'd want to see it hold on the long side. Or a profit target area for shorts. Mogo in the 150s now. Man, All right, 150s. I mean, that's a support area on it. She gonna give everything back right here? Is she gonna give everything back, dude? All the way into the low 140s is Mogo. ICCT bounced off the Magic 320 all the way back up to the highs. SPY is just straight up right now, guys. SPY 583 up to 587. Where are we going, SPY, Kayvon? Rub your crystal ball. SPY is straight up. I'm just in one trade right now, guys. I'm in ASST to see if we can get a fade here today off of people's radars. It's up a lot. That's all I'm involved with right now. Probably going to keep the stop a little tight, by the way. If this thing, I have the stop at 720. It couldn't get over that, but if we start popping, curling back around, getting over 7, you know, because I'm wanting it to be heavy and profit taking fade right now, so I need to just need to monitor it and see what she's going to do. Maybe tighten up the stop if she gets back over 7. Mogo all the way down to 140. ACHR up to a level that I like. My concern is this is kind of stair-stepping. If we get fast on it, I need fast. Speed. Speed means you're taking out orders. Market orders are getting taken out. People are stopping out. People are FOMOing into it. You know, you get that liquidity sweep. I like the upper shadows I see on it from this 11, 20, 30, 40, 50 area, that range. If we start getting the speed on this one, I likely take it. Man, so far this seems like a day that can be... That's a little tricky. Little tricky she is. Lobo was... It felt like such an easy short there, and I didn't want to spend $8 on the locates. Kicking myself. Yeah, 680's really holding up ASST. It's now in this pretty much channel today, 720 and 680. Mr. Robert Green on the day. Good work. Taking a piece of that move on ICCT. Oh, 247. Wow, you got in you were very early here. Good work. 277. Yeah, Robert, next time good trade. Maybe consider leaving a piece on the table, taking some profits off and then leaving a small piece to let her to play with, see what she does. All right, ACHR getting up there where I like it. Like I said earlier, guys, I mean, I'm not afraid to share with you my vulnerabilities. I'm like, have felt deer in headlights this morning. I'm like looking at so many different tickers. Just trying to find the good ones, you know. Right now I'm just in ASST, but I still am monitoring it, seeing where she's at, if I want to take her off early. HCWB, I'm so shocked this one halted down and curled back around. $11 up to 16. Kayvon, so far he's gotten squeezed on all of his trades. All right, guys, be mindful of that. The market's just straight up. So if you're taking, Kayvon and I are contrarian traders. So taking the opposite side of the move comes with certain risks when the market's just going straight up. Sorry to hear that, Kayvon. But I'm glad you're stopping out well, because the ones like yesterday that blew up are the ones that are not stopping out at all. Are you still working them? All right, there's ASST, little snap under 680. That's good for the time being. I need a little bit more on it though. Don't tell me you're fighting them, Kayvon. ACHR, idiot, Kevin, idiot. Right to your level and didn't take it. I think I wanted to see. I got squeezed out on all my trades. I think I was trying to put the word out in there. Uber stopped out a bit. MDB and net. You're still working. SPY, finally a couple red candles. Mogo's trying to hold 140. ACHR, why did I not do that? Dude, I'm experiencing too much fear right now. Why did I not take that trade right to my level? I'm just experiencing too much fear right now. It's kind of annoying me. So dumb, Kevin. Absolutely so dumb. Cannot reap the favorable outcomes of the trades if you don't involve yourself in the risk. Be more scared, Kevin. Just be more scared. ASST is selling off right now. I am happy with that one, though. We're in the 660s right now. I'd please stay heavy, though. 660s, that area we really need to snap under. I don't think this is one that I really want to... I don't think this is a name that I want to size into. Apparently today I need to do the opposite of everything I'm thinking. It's just, this is a more manipulated kind of trade, so It's one I probably want to stick single entry on and try to just work that entry. It's at a level right now, 660, that it really needs to crack under. The last 3 trading days, it's tried to hold up right here in this 660 range. I like these quieter plays that no one's really focused on. All the longs were focused on the last few trading days, and we can take a short and try to unwind them. As you got baggies still holding and hoping here, but the momentum is elsewhere. Let me see if she's going to try to pop up back over 660 or keep selling off. I want to see what she's going to do. Eyeballing it very carefully. Because it could try to bounce right back up over 660. Shoot. Trying to hold this level. I'll take half off. I don't want to. I just think it's a level where I may need to. Alright, adjusted stop. 685. Otherwise, gonna let her work. Could I add into a pop like I was doing the other day? Yeah, there we go, MG. I did just in case, because I hate that it's... I just feel like I have to, based on this support line. If it cracks and continues, that is going to be great. Should be able to pad another 15, 20 bucks on it. But if she curls back around and validates, then won't be too much, unfortunately, but it's a decent setup. That's funny. Yeah, the delay on the stream. Yeah, I still like her. I do still like her. Mogo curling all the way back around. That was tempting buying that. Oftentimes they will like pull under support lines and then pop up through them. That was a little tempting right there. The news is related to HOOD. ICCT higher. SPY holding up as well. Kayvon, you don't want to hear this. But please don't let today turn into one of those red days that you gotta like climb out of over the course of a week. ACHR at the highs. ICCT pulling back after that breakout. If it curls up like the CTMX, yeah, at least like taking some off. Yeah, see it's bouncing a little bit right there. At least taking some off. trying to give it an opportunity to work, but trying to be smart with it too. Mogo, new highs. This market, man. This market. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. RUN is in a triangle pattern. Today seems like a day it may break out of this, though. Look at this chop action, dude. Fades, are you in here? It's about 10:30. It's about time for you to start trading. Look at this chop action, man. Straight down, straight up. That's what Mogo did, too. It's like, you gotta... I guess you gotta do what we're doing and just taking profits along the way, because this action is impossible. ICCT, 320 bounce up to 430. Fake out, breakout potentially. A lot of the volume is focused there. ACHR, maybe sloppy seconds up here. 1120. Mogo higher. I'm thinking about hitting ASST again. Like sizing into it on this pop. That's what I'm thinking about doing, if I'm being honest. Thinking about hitting it again on a pop. I feel like taking profits. Being green today. You gotta get your fill in by just listening to my chaos, my bloodbath trades the first hour of the day, then jumping into the water. Yeah, get your fill in. I've taken the one trade today, and my fear just seeing all the erratic behavior of the market, not erotic, erratic, is causing me to kind of not take setups, man. It's kind of aggravating me. AAOI. Just couldn't get an entry there, but that one's still really good. Go was one I was looking at pre-market. I mean, I don't know. I need a freaking Neuralink in my brain to take some of these trades, because I'm such like a freaking squirrel getting distracted. I'm like, find a nut, and then I don't even pick it up. I just start looking at a different nut seconds later. Oh man, it's too funny. The itch is what kills us. Yeah, it is certainly an itch. You've done well this morning, though. Not scratching it so far. Yeah, that's what sets the better traders apart. I mean, it really is. Like, not involving yourself in the action. Many people have that itch. They go offshore and they just trade everything. They're like, the chains have been broken. They are free to trade, and they are trading everything. Mogo up through the whole dollar near the magic 20-cent area, pulling back off of that right now. We'll see if 180 tries to hold up. This name's getting a little overcrowded right now, so I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if she did hold this up. Fades, you were on a cruise, made 2 trades. Nice, on the cruise, making some money. Over the daily goal, then come home, grinding in this. You needed to stay on the cruise, apparently. Good, that's a fun time. Yeah, they worked the retail for sure. Especially... yeah, especially the retail guys. Yep, ACHR looks like sloppy seconds it gave. ASST getting a little pop right here. Yeah, if it's going to bounce down here, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's got a decent spread on it right now, 658 to 669. Big trades, yeah, and then people, you know, they're on Twitter and they see everyone making all this money, and then that kind of messes you up, you know. I would suggest, you know, staying off watching, you know, other people making tons and tons of money, because it can mess up your trading. You got to trade your sizing, you got to trade your setup. Nobody can be as efficient as you, so, I mean, trade your way as long as you're sticking to the universal rules, and you'll be fine. Can't trade other people's setups. It'll mess you up. It'll mess you up. You don't know the risk, the reward, the sizing. All right, SMCI still straight up. Super micro computers. And then you have to have so much discipline to not chase. Like if you miss your entry, having so much patience not to chase. Because I feel that, especially on like the ACHR. I want to chase that one down. Yeah, Mogo bouncing off of 180. Let's see if those shorts have gotten a little bit more expensive. MOGO. And then it's like, you know, I got filled on locating some shorts. No, they're still 40 cents on AAOI, but, you know, so I was a little aggravated not getting that trade. I'm not going to lie, Mogo is really tempting up here. 250 I was eyeballing. This is a high risk play if I get involved in it. Like, I mean, the 250s is good, but it's not a guarantee. 250s is very good, but not a guarantee. I will, if I do trade this, it will be very small. As in like 50 shares. I haven't located yet. I'm kind of watching it here. 250 was an area I was looking. I know, dude. The fact that they are cheap, it almost feels like they're reeling you into it, you know? Mogo, I didn't check the short interest here. not a lot. 0.62. Yeah, this is really tempting up here. It just tapped 250. That could be the high day number right there, fellas. We'll see. We will see. Man, that was a perfect place to put an order at, too. I generally don't, will not focus on the main play like this. That's why if you trade it, like, I'd say size down and make sure the risk is defined. Still holding pretty strong, though, here. These are the plays that are so highly manipulative, overcrowded, they can just chop you out. Up, are we getting up and over 250? All right, she's higher. Still front side of the move, yeah. Still front side. The problem is yesterday you couldn't get involved with backside. INHD, BAOS, and YHC, there was no entry. They literally, once they were done, they were done. It just went straight down. There was no way to really get involved with them unless you were chasing them. I'm just not sure if I want to get involved with the... There were a couple, like Lobo this morning felt really chill. Maybe I ought to bite the bullet on $8 locates, because, God, that one was, you know, like Fade said, gauge the locates. If they're expensive, probably for a reason, because it's a good short. I know if you want backside, you can't trade. I mean, it's just what yesterday was, you know? That's just what yesterday was. It's annoying. Look at this. Look at this INHD. I mean, straight down. There was no way to get involved with it unless you're absolutely chasing it. BA, I mean, it was 600,000 in the float. I wouldn't probably trade that one anyways. BAOS. Unless you get the bear flag at $4, it's down 100%. And then YHC, nothing here. Look at this, nothing here. Unless you were chasing this, it went straight freaking down to $2. That's what makes them annoying. I don't know if that's going to be Mogo. I mean, the news there... Robinhood to buy this company, right, for $250 million. Is that what we're doing? All right. How are you guys doing? I mean, I've taken one trade here. Mogo, still trying to hold up right now. ACHR has put in like triple sloppy seconds. ICCT momentum shifted on over to MOGO. So ICCT volume fading there. Wow, MOGO higher. Good grief. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to involve myself in the MOGO. How are you guys doing? MG, did you trade anything else or just the pre-market action? Fades, have you taken anything yet? The key for you is boring and sucks, but constantly watch that scanner. You will notice pump and dumps move a lot more swiftly. They pop quick and dump quick, yeah. Yeah, that's something we went over this morning too. The market rewards the boring. It punishes excitement. Punishes excitement. That's why I'm thinking about a short here. A lot of excitement going on here with MOGO. I mean, that news may hold it up to some degree. Robinhood buying them. But how much of that is already priced in? And we're just getting, at this point, just getting inefficiencies with it. ASST, man, I like these upper shadows on the way down. I mean, if this thing fades throughout the day, it's going to be, could be a nice trade there. What I'm probably going to do is, I'm just going to keep my stop at the average price. If that thing keeps working, might can get a decent day on the day. But I'm wondering if I should hit it on a pop, some more share size, have more than a decent day. Because right now that's what it's showing. It's getting hit on pops. Kayvon, everyone knows SPY needs a breather. That's why it's not doing it. Yeah, the 90% of people out there are like, yeah, that's SPY literally gone from like, I don't know the percentage on that, but pretty much straight up. 4 points last couple of sessions. Well, I mean, it feels like you could get that, Kayvon. I don't want to jinx anything, but SPY seems to be losing a little steam. Yeah, you just took the ALZN, MG. Oh my god, dude. That thing was a tanker. Tanked on down. Mogo pulling back a little bit here. 273 the top so far. HCWB, you are kidding me. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the kind of action Fades and I are talking about. That's just brutal. SMR, what does she end up doing? Yeah, it's just chopping around here. It's got support 2050, resistance 21, channeling out right there. I wonder if Mogo wants up and over 3 today. ASST still trying to sit and hold around this area. Needs to, if she sells off down to 6 and lower, it's probably game on there. ICCT heavy against 320 right now. Mogo still holding 240. I mean, she's holding well. It wouldn't surprise me if that thing broke out up and through 3. Mogo curling back around a little bit. She looks prepped to shoot up through the highs. Traders Rehab and Resort. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's going to happen. I feel like I need it after today. Developing a headache from this market. ICCT, I mean, that looks like a good fader against 320. ASST, I mean, God, she just can't make her damn mind up. I'm not sure if I want to really hit this one again. I think I'm just going to take the break even at 684 she's popping up to right now. If somebody takes me out up there, 684.5. Spiking all the way back up to it. Yeah, filled on the leftovers. ASST, 640s all the way back up to the 685 range. Man, this is... SMR, that one's breaking up and out. Let me look left on that one again. 22 is really good there. Breaking out over 21, that channel. Wait, why did I not take go-go? Straight down. Mogo, we'll see what she does. I mean, it's slowing down a little bit. Maybe gave it a little sloppy seconds pop there. She is slowing down. I'd like to see her up through 3. Then I'd actually maybe consider a short against like 320. Taking it easy right now, Fades. Yep, it is the wild, wild west out here. That is how I'm feeling right now, too. ORIS curling around. Isaiah, you got a IPO coming out here in a couple minutes, don't you? Oh, lovely, asked T. Just take me out up there and drop. So SMR I kind of like up towards 22. You see, you got more like predictable patterns that are developing, Fades. SMCI is putting in a little bit of a maybe a little bit of a top here. A lot of upper shadows now against 38, 34. I'm scared to use that word top though, because the market just seems relentless right now. Yeah, Mogo was slowing down. She's pulling in a little bit. Managing the risk is a little more difficult. Size smaller. Yep. Yeah, you see those pre-market plays like often. When I step up in here and look for them. I mean, like MG got, what was it? ALZN. Yeah, look at this ALZN play. Just straight up, straight down. FSLR all the way back up to the highs. HCWB has been halted for a minute, like a long minute. 10 minutes now. Yeah, the morning chop is just getting annoyingly difficult to trade. Because essentially you can be like, you're on the right side of the trade, but it doesn't matter at that point in time. You could be on the right side of the trade as far as end of day goes. But there's so much chop right then and there. Ooh, MVST could be given sloppy seconds up here towards 320. How much are the locates here, MVST? 20 cents. I'll take MVST shorts. I like that sloppy seconds move I'm seeing. I'll get involved with it. 313 MVST. Sorry, I just saw that one real quick, guys. I was watching it this morning. Put in a 330 high. Just gave a pop up towards 320. So 320 is the level that's kind of what I'd be eyeballing. 320. I may want to hit this with some more shares. Let me take a look here. Yeah, 320, really nice. I could see this one upper shadowing again and pulling under 290. Better than expected Q1 sales results. Came out with good earnings. Yeah, we were trading patterns, and patterns didn't even matter the last couple days. I know. The only way to really survive that fades is like sizing smaller and widening out the risk. That seems like the only way to survive that action. Or avoid it. Alright, MVST, I like this one. I like 320. I could see it pulling back under 290 today. I may want to hit it again with another 100. Get a couple hundred at least going here. Let me... I'll say, like, what's aggravating me right now with the market is it feels like you have to chase trades to get your entry. Or be front side. I know we went over that already. It almost feels like you have to chase trades or be front side. Yeah, because here's MVST, pulling back right now. And I'm like, man, I want some more meat on this. But with what we were just talking about fades, when I go in smaller like this, and my idea is we close under 290, if I'm in small, I can widen the risk out a little bit, With a small account, I'm doing no more than $20. risk per trade. Something I said I was going to do is size into trades when I get them, and they seem like they're working. I'm gonna locate another 100 here. Smack it again. I'll try to get a limit order out on like 313. All right, 312 average, couple hundred. What I'm going to do here is I don't want it to climb back up to highs. I mean, I really don't want it back over 320. I'll give it to 323. Profit target is going to be like 290. All right, that's MVST. Would like it to stay heavy against 320. Four PM dump and pump and dump strategy is real, dude. It is, man. I've watched those things. That is scary, like you said. That is terrifying stuff right there. In a bear market, I'd be more aggressive during regular hours. It's going to be your path forward. I feel it. Yeah, I feel that. You're very disciplined with that, and having not taken a trade today with everything we've been monitoring this morning takes a great deal of discipline, so good job with that. SMR. Oh my God. 22 is what I was looking for, SMR. I might have to take this, guys. SMR up and over 22 is what I was kind of looking for. Please get up and over 22. It felt like today I was just thinking I will take any kind of a green day I can get today because this is too wild. Don't want to sit here and overtrade. I definitely am aware of that. It's an area I've been waiting for though on SMR. SMR, what we doing? Man, MVST curling right back up to that 320 area. SMR still monitoring for the 22 up and over. MVST. MVST. Attempting 320. That is pretty much the area I wanted the damn short at. I don't know why I didn't wait for the entry. She shot down to 315 and gets bought up so quick. She has put in some really decent red candles though. This 312 down to $3 in one candlestick. That's not bad. I'll take that if we can get it. Shoot down 10, 15 cents. SMR is climbing up to 22. Up and over 22. I'm gonna get involved. SMR right at and around 22. I'll give it to like in the 30s. $22.20 just hit on it. 21% short interest. Yeah, that's not going to help it out. Well, it will help it out. It just may not help shorts out. I'm hardly giving it much risk. Anyways, just taking the setup. Been eyeballing it for a couple hours here. Came to my level. Didn't take that on all the other trades. Magic 20-cent area was hit. 22 will need to hold on that if it wants another leg on up. We'll see if 22 is going to hold or we're going to pull back under. Just shot up into the 20s, back up to the high day. $22.33 is the stop. Not giving it much room up here. I know. Emmanuel, how are you doing today? I don't think I can trade beyond these two. I feel like I'm just going to give. I feel like I'm just going to be digging a hole if I keep trying to trade and find trades, you know? That is really how I feel right now. I'm just going to dig a hole if I keep trying to find trades. I'd rather just have a small red day or small green day, break even, something along those lines. Oh no. Don't get tilted, Kayvon. Shoot. Sorry that happened. So annoying. Seems like that's something that happens all the time. Things like that. Oh, so aggravating. Alright, SMR, that's a decent pullback. I mean, somewhat decent. Right back down to 22. Wondering if I need to hit this again, if it's turning into a winner here. It's just choppy, like Emmanuel's saying. That's what's annoying, because if I size in, then I have to reduce the risk, and then I'm likely to get chopped out of it. That's what's driving me crazy. You've gone small in each trade. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feel that. I definitely feel that. Good job with that discipline today, too. You don't think SMR has confirmed the fade yet, maybe, to 2150 and holds there. Yeah, potentially. And this line that I had marked off left of the chart here, SMR, that she went straight up to, which is 22. I need it back under that. If it tries to hold 22, it's kind of a resistance line I got marked off that I don't want to turn into support. Good news is MVST is pulling back off of 320. That one is keeping me green. If I could have 2 green trades today, dude, I'll take it. I'll take whatever green trades I can get. So SMR back under 22. I need it to stay heavy under 22 now. Now that begs the question, do I size into it a bit? But I'm leaning no, because I do not like today at all. I'm leaning that I want to be done with it. I want to take whatever green day I can get and just run. That's how I'm leaning. SMR, I need it to stay heavy under 22 right now. MVST at 308, I like that. 309. I'm eyeballing that one too. SMR, I don't want you back over 22. No matter what you do, if I choose it, it'll be wrong. I know. If I hit this, then she's going to spike up. That is exactly how it goes. Alright, MVST, I might need to take, I don't know, I'm in a couple hundred. I did size into MVST. I was a little early on my entries, guys. That's what messed me up here. It did end up going up towards 320, which is kind of pains me that happened. Because I wanted, that's the entry I pretty much wanted. MVST, I might need to focus a little attention here. SMR, I don't know. I don't feel like this is a winning trade. Let me reduce the risk here. 22.17. Back up to there, I'm done with it. 22.18. 22.18, I'll just be done with it. I'm start focusing MVST. If it's not going to stay heavy around 22, I don't think it's I don't think it's going to work. Just going to reduce the risk there as that one's already pulled back. And then MVST, what should I do here? I want the flush under 3, but it already flushed under 3 today once. But 312 average, which isn't great. I am going to take half off MVST right here. I don't know if that's smart or not. But I'm emotionally trading right now. I want to have a green day. Today's not been too easy. And I'm a little tired. I'm about to go to lunch, by the way, with the wife. So let me know if you guys want me to look at any tickers. I'm going to set a 313 stop on it. Otherwise, I want this down to like 290. $313 stop. Oh, that's tight. The stop's got to be up closer to 320. 320 stop. 290 profit. And then SMR, let me focus here. All right, SMR got a 22 average, not wonderful. Do I size in here or just let it pull back some? It did hit kind of that risk area on that left of the chart I was looking at. Emmanuel, don't size in today. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Really not. But it doesn't feel right to be taking anything off on SMR. I mean, it's kind of 1-to-1 risk reward right here, you know? It went up 20 cents, it went down 20 cents. That's not a profitable trading strategy to be taking your 1-to-1 unless you have a high win rate. Yeah, I try to focus more backside plays, fades. I do try. I mean, SMR kind of was front side though when I got involved, but I'll take the trade as long as it's something that's having a euphoric move up towards resistance that I have mapped out. And then apply the risk. I mean, always applying the risk. I didn't put much risk on this. But it appears like that resistance is being respected at the moment. But I get it. It's swimming against the stream is, especially yesterday on those 3 trades that I pointed out, the INHD, BAOS, and YHC. If you're trying to scoop those on up on the back, like if you're trying to dip by them, like some people do, and you do not respect any risk at all, dude, you're screwed. I mean, your account is toast. SPY, you got high day. Yep. MVST popping up a little bit there off of 303. Not loving that. Again, yeah, today you guys are right on. I mean, you're right on it. It's not easy. Take what the market can give you and just move on because what did Mogo end up doing? Yeah, 273 high day. May try to bounce here. 180s. It's a bounce area. SMR in the 70s now. MVST back up and over up to 310. I don't know. I feel like liquidating all positions and being done with this day. That's how I feel. I'm trying to fight that because that's not a profitable strategy. I don't know. You guys let me know. The stream on SMR at least appears to be heading down. And MVST, I could smack it again on this pop here. So actually, we got a little triangle forming here. MVST. Thinking, guys. Thinking about what to do here. Testing it right now, Kevon. Testing it, 2170. And getting the bounce off of it. Bob, there you are. Your first day live. Had to have a prostate exam, huh? Today, a couple tickers made me think of you. Let's put it that way. Dude, there's been a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. It's been kind of difficult to be green. It's been difficult to be green. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I need to hit one of these again, though, Fades. That's what I'm thinking about. Bob, we'll go into it in just a little bit. I want I want to pull up some tickers I think you would have had some fun with. Uncommon patience, uncommon discipline. That's what separates the traders. All right, SMR back down to the low 70s. Getting hit on that pop. If you're frustrated and tired and you feel like you need to make money, you will get cooked. Well, the first two, yes. The first two, yes. The third, I don't feel like I need to make money. I just want to be smart on the green trades. I'm trying to think if I need to scale into them or... Yes, but I am getting a little... Dude, we've been flipping through like so many tickers this morning, man. And commentating on them kind of wears you out. How do you know, Fades? How do you know? Man, MVST still looks good. I don't want to just be so eager to take profits, you know. That's what's messed me up in the past. So that's what I'm considering right now. I'm trying to think rationally. To do the smart thing on these trades. All right, this is hard for me to do, but SMR, I may be hitting this one again. Super Dreamer in the building. Dreamer, I need your wisdom. I need you to instill your wisdom in me. Dreamer, how's your day going? Find the best setup, hard stop, tight risk. Yeah, let it work. Let it work, yep. All right. On this pop right here, I'm hitting it just a little bit more. Average is now 21.93. 50 shares SMR. I really don't want it back up and over 22. That's a resistance area that I had mapped out that I'm not wanting. So SMR 22, like, I don't know, what am I in at? 22, like 15. I'll give it to 22.15. I'll give it to. Whoa, big drop right there. Big drop, I got bounced up. Well, strange. Greedy, perhaps. Perhaps. Stay heavy down here. Crack 2170, stay heavy. Okay, she's not cracking. She ain't cracking. Come on, giving her one more try. 2170s, 2170s, giving her one more try. Let's crack underneath it. Giving you one more opportunity, SMR. Crack. You're on it. Crack. Crack, crack, crack. Lower. Whatever. I'll take it right there. 2160s. 2160s, I'll take it under there. Probably not smart. Should have let it work. MVST still in this triangle. I still have a trade there. SMR I'll revisit and be pissed off with later. A price action was annoying me there. Price action SMR was annoying me. Okay, MVST I still have half a position here. It's right around my average, I think. MVST I have a 311 average with these shares. I don't want to fight this thing if she's curling back around. SMR in the 50s now. Yeah, Kevin, you're an idiot. You are so dumb. So dumb. MVST in the 5-minute time frame is attempting to break up and out of this flag pattern that it's in. I have a short here for those just now tuning in. I'm probably going to look to scratch this trade, though. I liked it against 320. I mean, I still like it against 320. I don't know. 320 has been that main area of resistance that hasn't been able to break through. It's tested the bottom trend line out a number of times. Getting loud and proud. Take half off at support so you can add when they pop. Yeah. SMR in the 40s. Yeah, I know what to do, just I don't do it. I know what to do, but sometimes I just don't do it. Yep, taking half off, adding on pops, make it into muscle memory. Yeah, that's how you're going to catch the big moves. Yeah. It worked yesterday for us on CTMX. I did like that. But you had a decent day today, Dreamer. You, decent winner. Nice. Good work. Yeah, SMR back in the 70s now. Bouncing right off of and under the 350s. It's like you can try to keep working these. Mogo has been heavy against 270s. Mogo, very heavy. ACHR may have put in its high. 1120 support now, though. $11.20 ACHR is an important level. AAOI, massive curl on the day. ASST still looks good. I did locate these shares. For those now joining, I took half profits on ASST, stopped out the rest. But she looks good still for kind of a fade. I've been monitoring ASST as it's off of a lot of people's radars for a decent fade. I know fades, this is something you may like to trade too. Yeah, she's got a lot of room on the downside. That one I'm still considering. And then, of course, SMR, that one. It looks good. It looks good. It's nearly 75 cents off the highs, though. We hold the key. We have the knowledge. But will we unlock the door? Or just bang our head into it? Yeah, you got to have that uncommon patience on the winners. I knew taking SMR would. I should have, would have, could have. But that key that we're talking about, yeah. What should have happened here, SMR? I think when I hit them for more share size, messes with my emotions a little bit. Taking half off, letting it pop and then hitting again, right there would have been beautiful. Like Dreamer has been suggesting, right there would have been beautiful. 2145, pop up into the 70s, add on that pop, and just keep working the backside move. Because we are the backside boys. Why not? Have any of your trades, Kayvon, started coming back around for you? MDB higher, and net been literally going straight up. Yeah, SMR, that one's I knew that was a bad exit. Bob's trying to break a hole in the door. Dang, Kayvon. It's these anomaly of days where the market just has no chill. after already being up massively. I'm seeing a bear flag here, MVST, and I'm thinking about hitting it again. I have a 311 average right now. The risk is 320. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm good on the day, guys. I think I'm good. I'll leave the 320 risk on the 100, and then otherwise I'm gonna let this thing fade down to 290 and try to pad the wallet. But I'm good. I think I'm good on the day. Felt like I've been pulling teeth to be green. All right, ICCT back up to 320. Decent risk area there. I'm going to flip through some tickers that are making some noise. SMR, you pain me. You pain me. You pain me. Kevin, not a profitable approach doing that BS. Mogo's been heavy. ACHR could be backside now. ACHR is not a bad one. I mean, this is pretty much turned into a hangover play for tomorrow, but ACHR's got this upper wick up towards 1150s. A lot of resistance there on the chart. A pop there could be some backside. The backside boys could get involved with it. That's one that I like right now. AAOI, it's curling right up to some resistance I have marked off. Market, you knew I was done trading, and you're just throwing all this my way. Yeah, 1950s is good. $20.60 is a 200-day. 1950 is not terrible resistance here. AAOI. MVST curling up, so that one's, yeah. I'm still gonna give it a 320. It's in this channel, MVST 320 is tapped a couple times. Man, I do want to hit her again. That's my problem. I really want to hit her again. Feels like we're in a decent bear flag here. All right, so I got MVST I'm working. AAOI up here in the 1960s, not too bad. It's got a 4 or 5 cent spread, but that one's right up here towards some resistance areas I got marked off. SMR and the having 30s on the bid now. And what else? ACHR, if I can get like a pop to get involved with that. That feels like a fader as well. Dreamer, you'll get that uncommon patience if you lock in half. Yeah, lock in half every time. I've been focused so much on size and in because my green trades were never big enough since the start of the year, but locking in some, hitting them again, that buys you patience. Got it. Letting the market come to us. Wise words from Fades. Dreamer, you wanted Mogo short at 350 up there. Oh, it didn't quite. We never quite got there. Yeah, 273 is a very odd high a day number. I was actually gonna locate that one with you up and over 3. At that time, I was very interested up and over 3, and I was trying to tell the guys, look, this is a high risk play. But look at the chart here. Yeah, God, yeah. Looking back, it kind of makes sense. 250 was really good. Upper shadow up in the 70s. Yeah, that chart looks really good. Man. And then she had this sloppy seconds move up to 260, and I was like, maybe we get up and over the high day, or maybe it's forming a little sloppy seconds. Wasn't sure. And when you're doing single entries, it makes that difficult. Kayvon NVT, you're working right now. Let me look. Short down a VWAP would be nice there. I'm short. Trailing stop now. You have at least a trailing stop on it. Man, that one, I mean, it's aggravating. It was just floating up there, 61 to 69. $70, good resistance. She's had no chill in her since early April. 41 up to 70, nearly. All right. Let's see. Thinking about MVST smacking it again. AAOI, pull back right from hitting that resistance line. That's why I like those shorts on the front. At least those are the front side ones I kind of take. AAOI up there. Didn't take that one. SMR back up in the 2150s. And ACHR maybe giving a pop to short into. She has gone really sideways a lot today. Yeah, AOI. All right, BKKT making some highs. BKKT getting a pump on it. HCWB, unbelievable. HCWB still having a lot of action on it. ICCT still heavy against 320. Lobo fading, flipping through some tickers that are moving. AOI, God. When I pulled this up and said, man, this market just wants me to keep trading. Should have taken that one. 1950s down to 19. MVST. All right. Here's what I'm going to do, MVST. MVST 320 is still heavy there. It's in kind of a bearish looking pattern to me. Against up and over 320. MAGA Musketeer in the building. Do you take flag setups? I would consider MVST in a bear flag, so yeah. This would be a flag to me. Off of the highs, 330. I mean, some would see this as an ascending triangle because you're making higher lows. So you can see it like an ascending triangle if you want. It's a triangle. I tend to see these as bearish patterns that have formed, though, especially when you're up a lot. I go over that kind of setup a lot. Like bull flags are pretty much bear flags, you know, on a ticker that's up massively. And now MVST is heavy on this bottom trend. 310. Thinking about stabbing at it again. Mr. Doug, missed you, man. How's work been going today? Today was Today was kind of hard to be green, Doug. There was a lot of noise out there today. A lot. I mean, you had to be very focused in today on some decent setups because there was so much noise. I mean, there were probably... You remember last week, it was just at around like 10 o'clock, 30 minutes in, we'd be scratching our heads. Well, today I was scratching my head, but it was a different kind of scratch. It was like... There's so many tickers moving. I just am having paralysis by analysis. You got issues. Yeah, Doug's a degen with the rest of us. We're degenerates. AAOI straight up to that resistance and a pullback. SMR in the 40s. Oh, Doug, what would you have traded today? You've been trading pre-market, right? So, Mogo had most of the hype. MOGO went up from $1 up to 273. Has been fading off of that. ALZN MG got in pre-market this morning. That went straight. Maybe you would have taken something like this at 7:30, 5 to 11:40, and straight back down to 6. Lobo was a play. Lobo was good. Okay, Lobo was $8 per 100 shares to short though, but Lobo was so good, Doug. Man, this is one that looking back, I don't know. He just. This is my kind of play right here, Doug. And I love teaching these to newer traders because you have such defined risk. It prevents you from going deer in headlights and blowing up. So we did have somebody blow up yesterday, and we're going to talk about it here in just a little bit before I get off for lunch. But Lobo had a descending triangle in pre-market. it faded off of that and then spiked right up to that bottom support area that turns into resistance. So shorting pretty much into the resistance from pre-market after hours works beautifully. You have defined risk, you can size appropriately for it, and then look at the payoff. You get a whole nother point. 240 down to 140 if you let that winner work for you. Again, you're off a point off of the highs in pre-market, but what does it matter, you know? What does it matter? You can, if you have defined risk, pretty much up and over like 250s. That was a beautiful setup. All right, so I'm not calling you out if you're in here and you blew up on this, but I just wanna talk about it real quick. And let me see what that. Let me try to remember what ticker was that. ZKIN. ZKIN. Somebody traded. I'm not pouring salt in your wound, okay? I just wanna. Let me just read what you said. I want to help you out and help other people in here that may benefit from it. So funny. Like I remember these things so well, these tickers. I don't know how they stick so well with me, but my wife will be like, grab the ketchup out of the fridge. It'll be right in front of me. I can't find it. But if you ask me, what did so and so trade on Wednesday? I'll know. All right. I blew up my account. I went in on margin. The stock went down 40% in 20 minutes. CMEG liquidated my position at the very bottom, and then the stock ZKIN shot up 200% same day. It's going to take me a few months to get back in. I hate that happened to you. There's a couple things to go over here, though. For one, you can't look back at that trade and say they took me out at the bottom. I mean, that's and then it went straight up. You know, as if it was CMEG's fault for taking you out at the bottom. You clearly were very oversized on it. You were too oversized on this to have been liquidated at the bottom, and then it curled back around. So this is bad. The fact that like it did curl around and he saw that is not good for your psyche, because then that's going to turn you into a results-oriented trader versus process. You're going to say, well, you know, that it did work out, so my theory was correct in oversizing into it. What I need is a larger account, not more discipline and more rules. This was oversized here. Main problem. And I try to say it every single day, don't marry tickers, because I know we naturally have a tendency to do that. I really want you guys to avoid tunneling in on the one ticker. Not just tunneling in on it as in your focus, but tunneling in with your account. Not good. So not good. And the reason I know this is not because I'm trying to put anybody down when they're already down. It's because I've blown up doing all this. I know what not to do. Yeah, Bob said it. It's the entry points. It's the oversizing. You got to learn. If you're in here, you have got to learn you got to take responsibility for that. You cannot blame, the brokerage for liquidating you because you were oversized into it. Oh my God, you can't do that. You're going to learn the wrong lesson there, and you're just going to do it again. Don't oversize into anything. I try to tell you guys, and it doesn't sound sexy rolling off of my tongue, but you do not know if the trade you're going to get involved with is going to be green or red. You don't know. I can't sell a chat room saying that. Guess what? I don't have a chat room to sell, so it doesn't matter. You don't know. You got to focus on the series of trades. You cannot focus on the individual trade by trade basis. And if you're over leveraging into one ticker and blowing up on it, you're never going to be profitable. You cannot trade like that. You don't know the distribution of wins versus losses. Doug, what's that mean? Well, it's been all of us at some point in time, right? I just want to ingrain it in their head if they're watching this later on today or in here now. Yeah, Super Dreamer. That's not bad. Give yourself one discretionary trade, just lowering the risk a lot. But otherwise, you stick to the system. That's very wise. I love it. Yeah, that discretionary trade could be what was it this morning? HCWB, something like this. Am I right, Dreamer? Where you literally go in like, like if I was trading the same methodology, I can't because I'm not on house money yet. But what I would do too, risk in 0.10, I'd be like 10 shares into this. If it goes up 5 to 10 points, I'm padding the wallet 50 to $100. Something like that where you have very minimal risk. But that's not a trade I'm going to be putting all my chips on the table for. Absolutely not. Market maker, or Bob used to blame the market maker screwing me up. But then you traded paper and you're like, well, this can't be the market makers. They're still moving these bids to my order on paper. God dang it, they're out to get me. Even on paper, they're out to get me. No, Kayvon, I gotta look at it. I don't know what's going on. I think there's some dust in the fire alarm. It's triggering the sensor or something. Emmanuel, every trade scares you. It helps you with the risk management. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Be scared. Be scared. And I wish I would have, but don't be scared enough where you have that analysis by paralysis, where you just don't even take the trade. I was a little scared on this AOI, which caused me not to take it, and it worked out beautifully. Straight up to the resistance I'd marked off. Waited for it, and it happened. Didn't take it. I was scared. So be scared when you're in it, but don't be scared to the point where you don't take it. That's a good way of looking at it. All right. All I'm in is this MVST against 320. Would like to pad the wallet here with it, but if she doesn't want to snap, crack, and roll, I'll take an L on it, and we'll have me down at not much green on the day. We'll see how it goes. Anything else moving? You gotta find tickers moving, right? You don't make money in the sideways action. They gotta see some things moving. IBRX pumping. Okay. Bob, this one makes me think of you. Bob's in early on these plays. He finds the lower flip plays, tries to get in early. If he doesn't get his entry, he moves along, but he's nailed a couple of these. V, you got pretty good. IBRX. I don't think it's a battery. I replaced the batteries. Those just kind of chirp when they go off. They're just chirping. In the smoke alarms, but this is something else, I think. I don't know what it is. Your dog. IBRX is moving, guys. Yeah, I'm about to go look at that. I'm sorry. I need to take care of it. ACHR maybe decent. It's a decent hand against 1120 on a short. Mogo's just been unwinding all day. And FSLR, man, sloppy seconds there, Kayvon. Went over the highs, though. Yeah, the hot water heaters, gas, and the heat is gas. But we got the carbon monoxide detectors too. I don't think it's that. But the gas shouldn't be running at all. Not running the heat. I don't know. The hot water heaters in the garage. I think I need to get the duster and spray inside of that alarm. But you're old and wise, Bob, so you let me know. Yeah, ACHR pulling in against 1120 is decent. Not a ton of hands right now that look too good. MVST's all I'm working. Looks kind of heavy, but I don't know. I mean, it's slow. It's slow. I haven't really sized into it. I'm just going to keep my stop there and move along throughout the day. Just revisit it a little bit later on. Yeah, this HCWB, Doug, has been what you missed today. Look how crazy this thing is. Halts down $16 down to 11. Somehow makes it all the way back up. Tests the highs all the way back down to the lows. Halts back up again. Makes new highs. Halts back down again. It's like this stuff. This is just too much. Those 670,000 and float takers like that, I like to watch for entertainment value, but in general, we've seen a lot of chop. So ASST back down to the lows. Why couldn't you just done that earlier and stayed doing that? Today's been a buy the flippin' dip. Yeah, it's have any of the trades been cooperating at all? Man, ACHR, yeah, 1120 holding up. IBRX still trying to hold. Yeah, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for me. I'm gonna stick in this MVST against 320. I'm not seeing anything else worth taking at the moment. I liked ACHR against 1120 too, but it's a decent hand. I mean, today is a day. I think a few of you were very wise to it. Emmanuel was doing it too. A couple of you were sizing down based on the conditions we were seeing out there. Just sizing down based on what we were seeing. So NVT has you have the top of that one, but not much size. Man, what can you do to mitigate these days where the market's straight up? I mean, I know you always start with feelers. Or maybe just not being too many at one time. Like if you're in 3 and they're not working. I don't know. I know you got your system down, so just trying to figure out how to mitigate these days where everything is just getting balled up on dips for you in this strategy. Yeah, I'm very happy with the green day, Emmanuel. Because really, I've kind of felt like I don't even know when was I green on. SMR, little MVST half off, and ASST half off. I mean, nothing has really fully worked. I've just taken some halves off, you know. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I know you sized down a little bit. You were green too, right? Or did you take a trade today? SMR might have just given some sloppy seconds there up in the 80s. I do generally need the green days to be way bigger than this, though, to account for the red max loss days. That's the annoyance, but I felt like I've tried pretty hard today. I do feel like I've tried pretty hard. There were a couple trades that I really should have taken and didn't, like the AOI. And I gotta be honest with myself what I actually would have taken. AOI I would have taken. The problem is if I was having a red day, I definitely would have taken AOI. That's a flaw in my mindset I gotta fix. I'm like more eager to jump into a trade when I'm red to dig myself out of a hole. I gotta learn to be like a little more eager to take the signal still. I just have a fear of losing money and being wrong. I just want to have a green day, so when I'm green, I have a tendency to kick it back a little bit more and not push the needle. Learn from my mistakes. Maybe just mainly AOI I think I would have taken. Up at 1965, around there, where that resistance line is. And that would have been a really nice trade right there. ACHR, I don't know if I really would have taken this. I like it, but I'm not sure if I would have. Four trades, all green. Let's go. You reduce the risk though a little bit, right? So you size down some. What did you trade? Throw your tickers down. I'm curious. Oh, you got to head out. MG seems like today's not the day to get a big green day. Yeah, it's not. It's just like you can maybe get by with being green. But yeah, today's one of those days. Do not overtrade. You know, that is a day like today. Don't overtrade. Emmanuel, we'll see you later. Kayvon, you got your stop set in place. You added NVVT. Oh boy. Added NVT, going for a walk. Got your stops in place. Good. That's probably at least a good idea to walk. I'm gonna grab some lunch with the wife. So I'm gonna head out of here. The best thing today that your account is back over 1,000. Clean sheet for tomorrow. Yeah, MG. I'm very happy about that. I was actually I was a little discouraged the first 2 days with my new plan, my new approach. Gonna have bigger green days. Had 2 pretty much decent red days back to back. I think I was red on every trade those days as well. I was green on the trades and didn't take any off. I was looking for big action. What I've realized is that like small trades can add up. On a small account, they can add up. You can make 10 here, 10 there, 12 here, and have a really good day if you're just with pad in the wallet kind of trades. Mr. Bob, thank you. Did you have you worked anything today, Bob, or are you just kicking back, gonna start with your account tomorrow? You didn't trade yet. Been waiting for a new stock to take off from. Okay, been eyeballing at least one of them. All right. Good work on the discipline. That's what's going to help you out a lot. Being disciplined. With being disciplined on a couple fronts. Being disciplined to take your trade, to wait for your trade to come to you, and then being disciplined enough to, when you're in the trade as well, disciplined to be patient on the winners, and obviously something that you got to do very well this time around is be disciplined with your stops. Don't let the ego trade for you. The ego does not know how to trade. Traders, I'm going to head out to lunch. What a day today. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Stay safe, disciplined. Trading is not about certainties. It's about probabilities. All right, guys. We'll see you in the morning.